Hello the you of Tube. I am here today on my favourite road of all time that you may have seen me on before to show you the SV650s Top Speed and Acceleration. I've chose this road as it's a mile and a half or 2 miles or something of complete straight road with no turn-ins apart from when you get to the end, so obviously you slow down before then. This is like the perfect road to show you everything that my bike can do, so let's give it some. Here's the acceleration. I've got to go now because the car behind me. Slow down up this hill. That was intense. You slow down before here. Acceleration and top speed again. Suzuki SV650s 1999. I have had 145 out of this on the clock, which is probably less in real life. But here we go. Basically, first one was just over 130 and this one was just under 130. If you could see my visor right now, it's absolutely jam-packed with dead flies. All the flipping flies on my helmet. I'm trying to cut my swearing down as I've realised that I swear a ridiculous amount in my videos. And obviously that's not on. You don't want to be doing that. Yep. See, that's why I never bank too much. Oncoming cars, always. Head will just be bang off the headlight. See, I never bank too much on these corners. I'd love to get right in the middle of that line and flip and bank into the other lane, but a bit dangerous, and I don't want to be on the fucking receiving end of somebody's headlight. And also, I don't want to scar somebody for life as my brain explodes all over the windshield. I swear to you, if that fuel light comes on again, I'm gonna cry. Yes. Oh, look at that. And it ends! But then, my life ends! If I would have carried on then. Yeah, my bike's an SV650s 1999 with a race exhaust, race air filter. It's not actually had anything messed around with the engine to, you know, sort the fuel to air ratio out, but it didn't bother it too much, so I wasn't bothered. I've got a little lag spot in between 5,500 revs, which is just a tiny lag spot. Basically, I can gun it at about 5.5. Let's see if I can get it to do it. That's my lag spot at 5.5. I paid £600 for this bike, cheap as anything. Mates rates, of course, off a friend I know. I came off, well, I rode it for a while as it was my first sports bike. Came off it a couple of times in the winter. So then, come just before this summer, I spent £460 on it, doing it all myself, spraying everything up, getting all the levers done, which I absolutely love, these levers and handlebars. It cost me £10 just for that lid. Just for that lid. 10 quid. I was gutted. But, like I say, this bike is absolutely brilliant. It's let me down once and that was my own fault. So it's not really let me down then. But basically, when I was at work, I parked up in the morning at work and turned my parking lights on. Because obviously if I go past the steering lock, which if I can show you, my steering lock there, and then you one click past it is like your parking lights. I don't know, in case you're unloading luggage and whatnot. But That failed, so come out after work, bike was dead, it was wet, I had a Chinese tyre at the time, so I couldn't push start it for the life of me. And out of everybody that was there, I worked at Manchester University, all the young strapping fit lads and that, not one of them wanted to help me doing it. It was depressing really, as obviously I wanted to get home. Oh, and to top it all off, I was going to see a band called Ugly Kid Joe that night. And obviously with me being late from work, I had to get my dad to drive from our house to the centre of town to give me a bump start, well, jump me with some jumper cables. And then I had to ride home ridiculously fast, get changed, have a shower, get in my gear, jump on the train, get to town, and we just made it after the support band had finished. So we managed to see Ugly Kid Joe, which was good, very good. Watched it in Sound Control, I think the venue was, but absolutely brilliant venue. Cannot complain, dead close and personal. I've been to AC/DC in Lincoln Park and all of that at the MEN Arena, not a patch on Sound Control. There's just something great about something like that. Being close and personal, it's nice. But it's lovely and warm today. Baking. Come on, mate. I was going to cut to the front, but I couldn't be arsed. Oh, now we're back on red. Now I'm going to the front. Sexy. Oh, are you taking the piss? Hey, I saw that little sneaky bastard then. Come on, let me pass. Sneaky bastard. Thundercat. Nice bike. Delta box technology. Oh yeah! Not bad. Bell end! Hit your left, fuck slowing down.